the day has come. The day has come. This is the type of update I was just I was waiting for. This gives me so much hope for DC. This has to be one of the best updates I have seen in a very, very long time. So with this update, we are going to be getting stats revamped. They're going to be removing advanced mechanics and weapon mastery bonuses, enhancing supercharges, modifying power and regeneration, removing power points, and ending mid-range. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic, guys. This is great news. This is great news. So the first thing I want to talk about is the stats revamping. What this is doing is throwing the combat rating in the trash. So combat rating no longer matters. It's just a placement of your level. Now what is gonna matter is it's gonna be like how it used to be the game. So it's gonna be completely based off your stats. So if your friend has a CR of 175 and has 7,000 resto, and you have a CR of 172 or 173, I'm just throwing those numbers out there, and you have 8,000 resto, even though your friend has a higher resto, you will still be putting out more hills based on just your resto stat alone. So this is super awesome. And they're also doing a revamping of the skill points. So the skill points will you will no longer need to go into weapons to unlock a skill point, or you won't have to unlock a weapon mastery to get the 30 might and 30 precision. It's gonna have its own, the skill points are gonna have its own tree now. So that's absolutely awesome, because that gives choice for people who want to use their powers and people who want to use weapon mastery. They'll have two different choices. This is absolutely great. I think this is the perfect implementation of this. Now this was the biggest surprise, and this is what got me just absolutely, I was happy for the stats mattered, don't get me wrong, but the removing of advanced mechanics and weapon mastery bonuses. This is going to make such a huge difference. This is going to allow you to create your own loadout and not be the same as everyone else. Everyone else that is mental uses one loadout. Everyone that's ice uses one loadout. So this is going to make the game just more diverse. And they are also removing power points, which I thought was a bold move. So you will be able to use any power in your tree as long as you are level 30, because unlocking powers are going to be just based on leveling up now. So once you are level 30, you will have access to every power, no need to unlock them. I have to say, for my Celestial tune, this is going to be a beast of a move. They're also ending the mid-range balance, so that means nature and electricity, although they won't be getting the buffs, I think with the stats matter and being able to use all the other powers, I'm hoping it's going to balance out with the stats matter. They're also ending mid-range, so that means for the AMs, it has, if you were standing in the middle, you did normal damage. If you're standing close to the boss, you did the most damage. If you're standing far away, you did the very least damage. Now it's still gonna have this, but it's not going to be they're still working on it, so we'll just have to wait and see how that pans out. They're also removing weapon mastery. They're removing the increased damage from weapon mastery for the power. So you hit the weapon mastery, You use a power, they're no longer that's gonna happen. You also won't get less power if you hit a power move after a weapon mastery. Same thing goes with the AMs, the advanced mechanics. You will no longer get power back, and you will no longer get increased damage out. I'm fine with that because that's how the game used to be. Uh, so actually, the way they want the mid-range thing to work, it's not called mid-range, but I'm just gonna call it that for now. Is they want the say you're right on a boss, like you're just in the dead zone, you're meleeing him. They want that to be increased damage, and that's melee distance only. You can no longer get melee distance from, you know, from mid range, pretty much like ice and pretty much all the other powers we're getting. Also, there's one more thing I want to say before I go. There's gonna be a live stream today. It's gonna be at 11 a.m. Pacific time. It's gonna be on the stuff I just talked about. So if you're interested, just tune in at 11 p.m. on Twitch, DC Universe Online, and we'll see what they have to say there. With this being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Long live DC. I hope this is a freaking beast of an update. It sure sounds like it's gonna be. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.